Back to my mental health crime channel. This is education purpose only. This is the case of the Idaho 4. May the victims rest in peace, condolence to the families, and may the correct justice be served. I came across something important that I wanted to share with my subscribers and viewers. I've been really working hard on this case on the 13th of November 2022, and I would really appreciate if people use my content under fair use purpose and give credit to its due. Because honestly, I've been really working hard finding all these things, and it's not polite, it's not respectful to see other channels not even mentioning where they got the findings from. Just like Dylan Mortis in his picture where she's showing the finger sign. When I first showed y'all, many people used it under fair use purpose, but there are a couple of creators who've been doing that quite often, and I don't think that's fair. So I'm going to be more stricter with the YouTube guidelines. Pay attention to this picture. We were told in the beginning of this case by the mainstream news channels, especially, that this was the last picture taken of the victims and surviving roommates. This is the infamous picture. The strange thing is thousands, if not millions of people around the world are following this case, and none of us paid attention because nobody's ever mentioned it before. It took me time to figure this out. Kaylee Gongalves allegedly put this last picture up on her Instagram. The mainstream news channel told us it was on the 12th of November, one day before the unalivings. That would be on the Friday, 12th November, 2:30. But that's very wrong. This picture is still on Kaylee's Instagram. I'll put it up on my thumbnail so you can clearly see that Kaylee didn't put it up on the 12th of November, and she couldn't have put it up on the 13th of November because she's already unalived. And if you'll remember, Kaylee's sister Alivira said that somebody logged out of Kaylee's LinkedIn account. So somebody was clearly on Kaylee's phone device. Somebody knew her passwords, and I wonder between 2:57 to 3:52 in the 911 transcripts, the surviving roommates are quiet, the roommates are quiet. Did the unalivings take place already? Like I've always said, it was two separate incidents. And did Dylan Mortison, allegedly post this picture on Kaylee's account? That's what I believe happened. And it's not only this picture, the other pictures I'll be talking about soon. So I'll be putting up the timing and the picture on the thumbnail. It was taken on the 13th of November. That's on a Saturday, the day of the unalivings, unfortunately. So what was DM up to? DM thought we wouldn't find out what she was doing. She's taking pictures at 3:33 a.m., showing her finger with a friend. I'm going to show y'all in the next clip. DM is VSCO. She put all her pictures there on that app and made it private. Luckily I found it. Just like I found Bethany Funky's Venmos that she was dealing rugs. Allegedly, but it's written on her own Venmos. So look at the thumbnail and you see what I'm talking about. That picture of the two surviving roommates and the 4 victims was taken on the 12th of November, a day before the quadruples happened, at 2:30 in the afternoon. But what is the red flag is it was posted out on the 13th of November 2022. I'll put it on the thumbnail. So DM was definitely hiding something. And like we remember, she took this picture at 3:33. You can read it downstairs. I showed you all this a couple of weeks ago. Dylan M26 posted it at 3:33 a.m. Very important. The floor looks sticky, according to me, and reddish. The good vibes is tilting down. It's very crooked. She's showing us the middle finger. Hate to say that. Look at her leg. You can clearly see the round circle on her thigh. I don't know if that's red liquid or whatever it is. That's her friend. They both have the same clothes on. Could DM have taken revenge that night? This incident happened on the 30th of October 2022, 13 days before the unalivings. Hazing, bullying, jealousy was going on. Hannickley was bullied too, allegedly. Did DM take it too far? She was exposed by Maddie Morgan on Maddie's TikTok, and it still remains there. I wonder why the FBI never took it down. DM was taking pictures, while allegedly the four were unalived, in my opinion only. DM is child. She's gagged up. Were they cussing her because of her gender? They're calling her Jaden. They said, like it if you're gay, Jaden. What was actually going on? Was this revenge? Jealousy? Money? I'm not saying DM did anything. I'm just saying it's very odd that she's taking so many pictures at that time. I wonder who was looking after Murphy that night. Because Kaylee was at the corner club with Maddie, so was Jack D and Adam. Was DM looking after the dog? Was Maddie even awake when this happened? Kaylee was found in the sitting position, but Maddie had 3 mixed male DNAs under her nails. We saw number 9 and number 8 at the grub truck, up to no good. I've spoken about this part before and I find it to be extremely important. Steve said to the reporter of Fox News that the police spoke to him the last time to ask him to sign a waiver because they were expecting something male-related to come to his house. Mail. What was the FBI waiting for in the mail? Was it a body part, God forbid, of Kaylee? Was it a ring? Was it a necklace? Was it a letter?
When was the last time y'all heard from the police?
Thursday, we looked at our phone records. We want to be accurate. We don't want to sell anyone out.
About 3 o'clock on Thursday.
And did y'all get an update from the police about the investigation?
There was nothing. We have no updates for you.
There was no update. They needed me to sign a waiver form so that they could investigate something
Some mail.
that was male related.
Is it possible that Steve has been threatened not to talk since someone is sending him something male related? Something went into his mail, or something was going to come to his mail. I wonder what it was. This is very important. This is from the 911. November 13, 2022. At 2:10 and 29 seconds, DM texts Eric Garwa, the Uber driver, inquiring if he's driving. 2:13, Eric Garwa texts to DM confirming he was driving. 2:53, Maddie Morgan calls Bethany Funk. 3:51, that's 1 hour and 2 minutes later, DM creates a phone. Very important. So DM is taking pictures on a phone. I think she was on Kaylee's device because she put in the picture that is on my thumbnail. 3:51, DM creates a new contract. 4:19, BF calls DM. So from 2:53 to 3:51, there was silence. And then from 3:51 to 2:19, there's silence again. BF calls DM. Pay attention that BF doesn't even call Maddie yet. And Maddie called her. Maddie could have been running for her life. 4:20, DM calls Anna Cadoodle. So pay attention to the timeline between 2:53 and 3:51. 1 hour and 2 minutes before DM creates a new contract. Why were they so quiet? I'll show you all why they were so quiet. From 2:53 to 3:51, I believe, the silence. This is at 3:33. I'm sure all the 4 unalivings was done. This was what DM was doing. She was taking a picture. I personally believe this was all pre-planned. And at 2:53, Maddie Morgan tries calling BF. 2:52 was the last call Kaylee made to Jack D. And Maddie made 3 calls to Jack D. Why didn't he answer the phone? I believe it was DM, or one of the suspects allegedly, who was using Kaylee's LinkedIn account to log out 13 hours before the quadruples was reported to the police, like Aliveria said, and at the same time, somebody was using Kaylee's phone device to use her Instagram and put up the pictures of the 4 victims and the 2 surviving roommates, where Kaylee says, one lucky girl to be surrounded by these people every day. I believe it was DM who put it up. And I'm going to show y'all DM is VSCO in the next clip. Y'all will be shocked. She put up more pictures of Kaylee. If anyone who has more information about the Instagram accounts, should do the right thing and go report it, because somebody was using both of Kaylee's accounts. I hope her family know that, unless they're threatened. Maybe that's why Steve is not saying much. Please check the thumbnail on this video and you'll see that Kaylee Instagram was being used, and DM was posting pictures of Kaylee on DM, on her own social media, VSCO. And she posted another picture. I'll keep the surprises for the next clip. This goes really deep. Please like, share, and subscribe. And check the thumbnail picture first. Remember, you saw this first on Who the London Mental Health and Crime. I'm really working hard on this research behind the scenes. Please like, share, and subscribe.